We have enough time now. Please, if anybody have any question. Last two presentation was about zero energy building, and that is interesting field. Both of presenter is here. Please ask them. Profesor Novak.
Ja mislim da imam čujete oko, ja ću na engleski ili na ja ću onda reći samo jedno. Kod dokumentacije koja se pripremila u Bruslu oko direktive o energetskim zgradama, zaboravili su da stave kod low energy or near energy building ime fossil fuel energy. Because all what we are thinking now and discussing is going on regard with the fossil fuel. There is no zero energy building. Building need always the energy for the normal functioning. But we would like to have zero fossil fuel buildings. And this is not the, and if we calculating the renewable energy as the primary energy, we are in the trouble. And this has to be changed in the Brussels, not to make so stupid regulations, directives, which are making a lot of problem in engineering society through the Europe, because they have not putting in the directive fossil fuel energy. And this is the goal. We will go to the renewable energy 100%. For example, if we are using the heat pumps with the solar energy, electricity, and the problem, all the buildings will be almost zero energy building. Thank you.
Even energy plus.
Even energy plus, yes.
Perhaps I should react on that. Because superficially you're correct, but if you look at the standards we developed, and I will, this afternoon I will say a few words on that, but only very little because it's too much, but in the overarching standards we have tables to describe the renewable and non-renewable parts of the fuels. So depending on the fuels, you use other weighting factors, and the total energy performance expression of the building is based on primary energy and then only the renewable, the non-renewable part. So you expressed only the non-renewable part. So the renewable part is phased out. So if you speak about, let's say, 50 kilowatt hours per square meter per year, then it is only non-renewable. And that is the expression, and that should be used in all the member states. So you're correct, but in the directive, it's not very well stressed out, and we hope they're now working on a revision that they will more clarify this.
May I just make a comment on that? Yeah, but I think that the question that was raised by Professor Novak is important in terms of communication, because for us here maybe it's clear, but for my wife, no, this is important. This is important. Zero means zero. Zero is zero. On the contrary, is that you are trying to cover as much as possible with renewable energy sources. It goes on in consuming energy, of course. So I think it is really important to have this new phase. More or less, frankly speaking, the technical aspects are covered now. The big issue, in my opinion, in our European Union is to drive the right message. That is another stage. So I really think that we have all the instruments, all the equipment, all the technologies, but now we have to reach the final user. And to give the right dimension of the message is very important. I fully agree with you.
I think that this is very important also because European itself says the importance, the central importance of end user. This is the reason why we have to make an effort in this direction. Because till to now, the directive as well is changing now. Because all the member states doesn't reach this kind of result. Nevertheless, we are talking about this since 10 years. So it's very important to clarify something, simplifying, and go toward end users.
Any other question? I have one question for Mr. Zoltan. Did you include or calculate the gas engine heat pump when you make the calculation for economy or finance solution?
No, we calculated with the electrical heat pumps.
You have a lot of gas engine heat pump, I know, in Hungary, and it can be very good for calculation because they need the primary energy, gas energy for these units. And they are more expensive, but I think for start it's interesting to have some calculation and to make.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are absolutely right. We investigated, it's about 40-50 measures, and we didn't want to increase the number of measures. Also, we have the gas heat pump, but as we calculated with the cost side, and the investment cost is too high, and then we didn't. But you are right, I think that we will try and we will check it also. Thank you. Your suggestion.
Thank you.